Hello guys, my name is Brian and welcome to my YouTube channel. So what we're going today is um, finish a project, specifically a to-do app. So um, before I start, I just want to share my story. So I'm a computer science major. I'm about to graduate next year, and Uh, I start I started the Odin project before my second year in college. So in the dashboard, I finished the foundations last year, and during my second year, I took the full stack JavaScript and finished the intermediate HTML and CSS um, course. Now I'm currently stuck here in JavaScript because um, the the to-do list project is it's not that hard, but um, I'm just inconsistent because I play video games, and also I'm trying to write my thesis and finish it. So now I have free time. I'm continuing my to-do list project, and then in the future videos, I'll try be I'll try to be more consistent in recording and coding. So okay, let's open the VS Code, and I'm going to showcase you first what the app looks like. So now the technology I used is JavaScript, HT, a little bit of HTML, and CSS. So um, I'm not familiar yet with modern frameworks like React because um, the Odin project told me not to skip some courses, so I'm trying to follow along, and so far it's good. Um, let's run the app first. If you're curious why it's called Memento, because I'm a fan of Stoicism, and it came from a word memento mori, and um, for me, it made sense of naming memento to a to-do list because it's something we're about to do, but ironically, it's about the past. So sometimes you have backlog, so that's why I made it. That's why I named it memento. Okay, so here's the and for me, I'm quite proud of this because I made the nav glassmorphism, and then I can navigate through tabs, but it doesn't use the reference, the URL resource. That's why whenever I try to navigate, it doesn't update. And for about and contact, they're just I'm too lazy to develop the about page and the contact page, and through skip to developing the app itself, the functionalities. I think I think in in dev environments is called MVP, minimum viable product. So I'm trying to do MVP of this to-do list. Okay, so let's try to sign up, and you can put your address here. Uh, and breezes. So you get a ID, and then there you go. It hydrates the left portion of this app of this page. And now that's what as you can see, it doesn't render anything, and that's what we're going to do today. So let's begin. So after signing in or logging in, the default view should be in dashboard. So um, is it here? Repository? No. Okay. So after signing in, it calls the notifications class because I implemented the pub sub pattern. Yeah, the publisher subscribe pattern. So it handles the app hydration, and then it calls these methods to render the user data. So in the main panel, so it receives the user object and then gets the tab. So by default, user uses, or I mean assigns dashboard as the default tab. So yeah, so now we're going to develop for dashboard. Is dashboard, then a break here. Sorry, that's my bad. Hmm. Dashboard calls dashboard. We're going to make this a immediate, what's it called, IIFE. I forgot the term. Uh, Immediately invoke function expression. So what this does for y'all who didn't know, um, it's a it's a function that calls itself immediately. Oops, wrong syntax. Here, then this symbol here calls the function immediately. That's why it's called immediately invoked function expression. Function expression because it's an expression. You assign the function to a variable. That's why it's called function expression. Just sharing trivial things. So we're going to create the parent first, parent container, which is called div parent. No, we can call it parent. But here in my other components, they're not called as parent. Whatever. For now, I'll just call it parent. No, maybe dashboard. Um, actually, div. Div document that create element. And then I can return L panel. Okay. Let's return div for now. And then in the dashboard, I plan to put four equal cards to display um, a chart regarding the user's progress in their um, tasks. So let's create first the container for each card. So yeah, this div will hold four cards. Now I have the card component here, but I don't know if this is reusable. Um, it can be, but this create card, this is what it looks like from the create card. So we got the icon, the heading, and the body. So if I try to reuse this here in the dashboard, it would look um it would look messy, I guess. So maybe I can refactor this. No, I think I would never. Yeah, I'll just create my own. So here in the chart, uh, let's create. Smooth. If the voice is too low for you, I'm so sorry because I don't have any mic yet, um, and the environment is very noisy. Um, Now I create the div. Now it's time to hold something. Let's try. Let's do this title and the data, maybe. So I can just pass the data and then um, I can just pass the data and then let the component create the chart. for it. But how can I dynamically change the day chart, right? Maybe options object, then an options project object. So we have the type of the chart, we have the type, and then we have the data plus options. It's too noisy, it's too noisy. Then later we can just, the type is, the hell. Hmm. Let's see here in the chart.js documentation. My first bathroom break. I'm back. Now, first, let's try to create our first chart first. So step by step guide. Okay. So in a new folder, I use Webpack by the way. I don't know that. I don't know about that. Then it calls the new chart. Okay, so this is an IIFE. This new chart. Okay, first it targets the node from the DOM and then has. Oh, so it's a node and then a object. Am I right? Yeah. Has a type and a data. Data is the data. How? How am I supposed to do that? Oh, and this should be a canvas. Yeah. So we're going to factor this and then convert it to canvas. Now that we have the div and we have the canvas, let's create the div, div, and create element. Okay. Now target the canvas first. Canvas, and then has type. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then okay, let's try to call it. Let's import first. I'm going to import the chart. So import create chart and chart.js. Okay, in the append and time. And we're going to append the create chart. Manually. And then is the option for type. For type, I'll make it for. Then for meta. You know what? I'll just use this. Just an experiment as data. So the data is an object. It has labels, data sets, label data, yada yada. Yeah, let's try. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, let's see if it does something. sorry. Let's go to the application, then get my account. Let's go to breezes, log in, and then dashboard. Fuck, what happened? Hmm. So whenever I go to dashboard, yeah, sorry. So I have to wait. Does my local repo save my tab? No, it didn't. Okay, now the tab. I'm going to target that get tab. Oops, sorry. And then I'm going to pass a mm, no. So after the user created, I'm uh going to user that set tab. Is it set tab? Yeah, it's a set tab. So user set tab name parsed object that tab. So we're doing the same for load. So user set tab. Mm-hmm. Yeah, even here. Okay. Now in the chart, maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Am I? Type bar. Okay. Type get the data. And then type go to type data. Okay, so why now the question is why is this not working? Because okay. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry. So wait, let me see if it did actually save. Hmm, very weird. Wait, okay, so I will test something. I will try to create first a user. So test.com, then test. So this must be Yeah, so it is dashboard. After load. Mm. Mm. Yeah. The UI service then called the okay. That makes sense. Okay. So for dashboard, I'm going to UI service, then on the main panel, there we're going to import it first. So nothing so it works properly. And then what are we going to render? What is the spec? Okay, so it's about the user. Mm-hmm. Mm, perfect. I'm going to get the no storage. No, yeah. I mean, this is harder than I thought. Wait, so my lost storage returns get user key ID, load current. Okay, we can use this method, and it's not in the authenticate load load. Okay, so we're going to use the user service so that we get the user object. So user service that get yeah, load login for profile using local repository. Yeah. So what this does is it calls the interface, the UI service, calls render, and the main panel will render the user object. So expect that this is a object load in profile. Yeah, this is the user. So from the dashboard, yeah, it will render certain parts about the user. So here in the main panel, now it gets the user. We'll get the user that get tab. Yeah, it says dashboard. So the fact that it's called dashboard, so the tab now is dashboard. So what it will it will choose this case dashboard. Then we should call um hmm, we should call this we should append the component. something like append tab, um, create chart. I believe it's here. No. It's my fault. I should okay. I should append that. Yeah, because after appending the dashboard will take care of this. Then boom. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is the right way to do it. Now let's see if something. Oh shit! Dashboard is not defined. Why? 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 Why is dashboard not defined? Main panel 2430. Main panel 24. 924. What? Hmm. Hmm. Wait, so it goes the main panel. So main panel that render this object. Now, after getting it, the render, which is from the local storage, get dashboard, run that dashboard. Ah, and bad. Ah, there you go. Finally, is it responsive? By the way, I'm not knowledgeable yet in responsive design, so it only looks good in my machine. I don't know in yours, but don't worry. After finishing this JavaScript course, we can learn about the responsive design. Actually, uh, before I started my YouTube channel, I was thinking of ditching the Odin project and then learn on my own. But I guess I'll stick to the plan. So this is nice. Ah, because it is responsive by nature. The this chart. What happens if I append four times? Four times. Let's try. Oh shit. Now, ah, This is quite tricky. Why? Ah, because the main pan. Oh, I know what to do. Okay, so um, first I wanna know if the canvas. Ah. Okay, so okay, the div of the dashboard should be this one. This should be divided by 4. Okay, first we're going to change the casting first so that we're not confused. Wait, something's wrong with my key. Did I press insert? Yeah, I did. Okay, now last name should be dashboard. Yeah, call it dashboard. So this is called dashboard, and this is called dashboard as well. Well, look at that. What's happening, little bro? Yeah, so this is called dashboard now. Then divided by 4. Hmm, it's being overrated. So main, let's call it main dashboard. Main dashboard sounds cool. Yeah, correct. That's correct. That's correct indeed. Now, yeah. What happens if I? Is it get? Okay, this is nice. This is nice. Let's beautify it. I hate multiple lines. I like one line of code. Yeah, because it's clean. Okay, it's clean. Okay, now so now we need data. Yeah, we need data to show. I mean, yeah, we cannot use the dashboard if we don't have data to display. So This is a problem. No, maybe I'll just fix the. I'll just do the. I'll style it first. Main dashboard. The main dashboard. No, explode grid. Setting it to grid, and then okay, grid template columns. I guess there will be two fractions, and then oh no, I'm sorry, skill issue. Yeah, grid template rows. Yeah, there we go. Now for each item there will be different. Okay, later we're going to adjust this. Okay, I'm going to adjust this. Okay. So now don't know what to put here. What to put here. We can do the level first. The level of the user. Then how many tasks they've done. Then maybe a milestone perhaps. Like how consistent are you? Yeah. And then here the fourth grid. Maybe some quick actions. Yeah, so there will be three charts and then one quick action block. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so let's style the canvas first. For the dashboard, we're going to set the canvas name to chart. Hmm. Most of the time, I just stare to think. I don't type as much as I don't type often when I'm thinking because I like to focus more. In thinking, it helps me focus. Yeah, that's what I mean. Mean that. How do you access the parent of the dashboard chart? Hmm. The fastest solution is to assign a class name to the container of canvas. Yeah, so I'll just assign it to okay, nice. And here's the fun part. Dashboard contain is the 800 by 400. So it's the width and the height. Let's make it so it's a 2 to 1 ratio. Yeah, 2 to 1 ratio. So width, we're going to make it 400 pixel. And for height, we're going to make it 200. That is shit. Hmm. Maybe we can bump it up. Let's make it 600. 600. That's a sweet spot. Mm, I think for hand is the best. Hey, I'll remove it. Remove the 700 would fit for me. Try to add border first before we include border for corner. Ah, shit, 10 pixels. So then for the main dashboard, assign the dashboard items center. And lines center. Oh, why? 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 What weird things? Why does this thing not failing gaps? Why? Is it because it's too small? Maybe. Hmm. Then the main panel, and then this is the main open. Ah, I see. This will type 100% this occupied tree. Yeah, there you go. So genius. Just kidding. I'm not. Then let's add padding. Padding is my favorite styling or attribute, CSS attribute, because it enables the aesthetic. It adds aesthetic, more personality in a certain element. So let's add padding here. Let's make it one rem. See, look, that space is awesome. I like it. As for the tracks, should we? No, I think it's okay. Wait, what if I remove the constraint? What happened? Oh, 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 oh. Okay, that is it. Yeah, I think 750 is the real deal here. Yeah, 700. 700 or 600. Okay. Um, this looks clean though. 700? 700 to 600. Comment down below if it's better to set it to 700 or 600. Anyway, let's add border radius. Border radius. Let's make it 111. Oof, 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 oof. Damn, noise. Very noise. Now let's add a title. Adding cross document element style h1. Then set its class name, class name, dashboard. No, hell no. Hell. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Now, dashboard chart. Chart canvas. Yeah, I think that will do. Then, hmm, and let's try to set the title text content to I don't know, maybe the text content, the title, but title is equal to. Would that work? No, I don't think. I don't think so. Just put title here and then text, and then you want append child and append the title text before the canvas. Okay, it didn't work. Why is that? What's wrong? Oh, simple mistake, bro. Simple mistake, bro. Hmm. Okay. It's cool. Hmm. And then some icon, right? Yeah. We try to log out first. And then, let's try to log in first. Choose this blue 24. Oh, okay. Test.com. No. Let's try 600. Yes, I think 600 is the the sweet spot. Okay, and then the thing is, the heading is a block type. Yeah, it's a block type. So hmm, so the data map row here labels. Hmm, so what are the labels? Ah, ah. For each row, return row that year. And then for the data sets, when data is an array of numbers, values from the label array of the same index. A data property of a dataset can be passed in various formats. By default, that data is parsed using the associated chart type scales. If the labels property of the main data, huh? If the labels property, if the labels property of the main data properties used has to contain the same one. I see. I'm trying to find the labels, what you call this, the labels property. Let's read. Eh, this is quite a problem. Why is it not changing? Mm, okay. It's because here the chart doesn't accept daily options. So then do it right. Type data, yeah, options. Yeah, I did it. That's why it didn't work. Why? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's it. For family. Sentient. Sentient and variable. Okay, I'm just testing at this point, and I think I guess that's it for now. Quite tired, and to be honest, I want to finish this ASAP. And in our what you call this I mean in the background scenes, behind the scenes, I mean, I'll be developing it continuously. So expect some parts that will be developed. So I guess that's it. Thank you for watching. I'm Brian again, and let's uh let's make this channel successful. I oh, and forgot. Um, if you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe as well. Uh, to be informed. Ah, okay. Bye bye.